one psalm I particularly really resonates with me is Psalm 40, and from verse 1 it says, I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. And I really love that picture, because when God speaks to me, he usually speaks to me with visions and pictures. So I can really envision myself in that situation, and I see a lot of kind of interpretation. So I think the most obvious one would be becoming a Christian. We are kind of lost in the world to sin and the way of man. But when we turn to God, he pulls us out and puts us on that rock, and I think that's just wonderful. But what really resonates with me the most is I see that picture just in daily life, even as a Christian, because even as a Christian, if you've been a Christian your whole life, you might not always feel like you're on that rock. And if I'm honest, sometimes I feel like I'm back in the pit. I might turn away from God in certain areas, or I might just have a hard situation. But the really important thing about this picture is that when you feel like that, and when I feel like that, I can turn to God, and every time he will pull me right back out and put me back on that rock. It's never, he'll never leave me there. He always pulls me out and puts me back on that rock, back on that security and that safety. And that's why I really love this.